Hello everyone, welcome to Yes Workshop. Today I'm going to share a few stories which are very important for parenting, which are very important for parents. Why these stories are important is because the stories tells the fact of life in a very simple way. It makes the concept very simple to understand and to absorb at least. I think so. Yeah, and why I'm telling this story is because I feel. The parenting is one of the toughest job you have. You can make happy thousand people, but one child at home is a difficult task, really, because it happens very once in a while. You remember some words of your father or your mother, which have destroyed you or meant you. If you are a happy child, there are some words from your mother and your father which makes you survive, and there are some words which make you destroy yourself. I feel the importance of parents in life is so big that it cannot be replaced by anybody else. And sometimes if we don't find that person in our parents, obviously we look for somebody else. We look for somebody out there. And that maximum time becomes the role of the teacher. I'm not talking about academic teacher only, I'm talking about anybody who can teach us something. But the very first impression which goes to our mind is our parents. So dear parents, if you are listening to this, believe me, this is your only thing because you are playing one of the greatest roles. Each child is one of the greatest future. And if you're going to make it or you're going to break it, it depends on you. I'll prove by that. I'll, I'll save that for the story. So, very first story I would like about parenting is I would like to share about is Thomas Edison, Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Edison, when he was hardly he went to 3 months of schooling, and once in his pocket, his mother found a letter from a principal or maybe teacher, and that your child is dull and dumb. Please take away your child because he cannot cooperate with other students. He cannot fit with other students. So he is unable to learn like others. So mother was very disappointed at first. Then she wrote a letter back to the principal that neither my child is dull nor dumb. He will be the greatest man of the century, and that meant that he is going to survive many such difficulties. Yes, that was a true by the mother. That mother story, that mother words remain with Thomas Alva Edison forever. You want a proof? Yes. When he was inventing a bulb, I mean, he was not inventing actually, making it perfect. Then he went on through the experiment of 10,000. 10,000 times he failed. People told him, his colleague told him, you are the greatest failure we know. But Thomas Edison told them, no, I know 10,000 ways where light cannot be produced. That is the value he learned from the mother, who told him, neither my child is dull nor dumb, he will be the greatest man of the century. At the age of 57, I don't think 57 or 67 something. Thomas Edison heard a news in a dark night that there's a burn in the factory and there's a fire in the factory. The whole thing is burning. So he came to the factory and he stood in front of factory and he was smiling at the fire. People were running, people were here and there, but he was smiling at the fire. And somebody asked from his team, "What are you smiling at?" And he told that, "Oh, God wants me to start again." And within 10 days, he invented a new. I don't remember the experiment, but within 10 days, he did another invention. What I'm telling you is that one story from the mother, that one story, one lesson from the mother remained with him forever. That is the power we have as a parents. I mean, you have as a parents to take care of that power, otherwise, you will lose it. Somebody else will take it. Somebody, somebody what else have will do to your child, will reduce your child to the minimum possible child, will kill all the genius. Maximum time it happens. I'm not saying it always happens, only maximum time it Another story is my favorite one is of Wilma Rudolph. Wilma Rudolph was uh, was a champion, Olympiad champion, 1960. She was 4 to 5 years old around, and she was having a double fever with pneumonia, double pneumonia with fever, wherein her leg was totally spoiled and she couldn't walk straight, and she was wheelchair. And once her mother asked her, "What do you want to be in your life?" and she told that I want to become the fastest runner on the earth. That was a dream of a child of 5 years. Mother told her, with your willpower, your hard work, your practice, you will be. And she told that the gift, the faith on God is one of the most important things we can have. She believed that. She started, she tried to move, she went to doctor. Doctor told that if you move, you will be paralyzed forever. But her mother told, you have to move. She moved. She got up from her wheelchair one day. She started walking, crawling, crying, doing playing, running, jumping. 1960 Olympiad was a history. A woman who cannot walk, was unable to walk once, was running 100 meters, and she became gold medalist. Then she was running for 200 meters. She became gold medalist. She was running for 400 meters. She was running. She was a gold medalist. With her, there was a three-time world champion. She defeated her. And there was a last medal of relay, and again she was a gold medalist. What I want to tell you is the words from you is going to destroy your child's life or it's going to make your child's life. Your child's performance in school or in society or with friends, everything depends on your words. What do you think about your child? That is what going to make his life. Let's talk about Abdul Kalam. He was a great respectable person. And he respected his father because his father taught him that all religions are same. His father represented that his best friend was a Hindu priest. Both were Namazi, they used to talk about God, they used to talk about the world, and he used to listen to them and could feel the oneness of God. And he was a great, Abdul Kalam was a great leader. He lives in the heart of million people still. He died a beautiful life in a very fantastic way, in his way. That is the power of father, that is the power of mother. The stories, the stories teach you how to be a great father. The child depend on you. You are angry and you say something which is rubbish, which is not true, you know. You're just saying that because you want to control. But that is what the child's life is going to get destroyed. You're pulling the trigger, which is not required. Please take care of it. Because when you speak the words, child takes it, child's filter it, and keeps it. So what are you going to say to your child? If you feel your child is not performing well because of somebody else, sorry, it's your Xerox, it's your copy. You're not treating well. Even Gandhiji learned his non-violence from his father. He once made one big mistake and he couldn't tell that to his father. He wrote a letter and he kept it near the head of his father. When his father got up from the sleep, he read the letter and he cried. He didn't tell a word to Gandhi about it, but he cried for almost 1 hour, and he slept. Gandhiji was so disappointed by this, he cried too, and he decided never he will repeat that. And that is how Gandhiji knew the power of non-violence. Every great one of them has either given one person the life is importance, and you are the first person you can give to. Please take that opportunity. Your child is very important. Do that for them. Learn how to be father like them. Every word from you can destroy his life or can make his life or her life. Child is the greatest asset you can have. Your money is not. Money can be created. They will create if you can't. But words, that is the greatest power you have. I hope so as parents you understand that the parent's role is not to provide food and shelter, but give them the greatest word which they can keep forever, the greatest attitude, the greatest faith in them, which can be used as the greatest weapon to make the greatest future. Thank you very much. And I hope so you enjoyed this. This is something which I shared from my experience with the students. What is they want, they shared to me and I shared to you. I hope so it was useful. Thank you very much. Please follow my channel, subscribe it, or please share it with someone who needs it. Thank you very much.